Welcome once again to the Visual Vapor Reviews. I'm your host, Michael Cobb, and today is Wednesday, my people. Whimsical Wednesdays are on the move. So let's fix this camera just a little bit because I'm noticing it's a little crooked. There we go. So it's a beautiful sunny day over in Hillsborough, New Hampshire. It's been a little bit rainy as of the past few days, but all's well that ends well, I guess, because it's beautiful and sunny now. So, just got finished cleaning, got a lot of stuff done, getting the house ready for inspection, so to speak. But, is what it is, right? So, in any case, we're going to be chatting about the Throwdown Thursdays that couldn't happen in the past. We couldn't get last week's Throwdown Thursday done, so I kind of did a bit of a makeup session almost for it, but is what it is anyway. So, why don't we pull myself a chair up and we can chit-chat. There we go. So, what's been going on with you people? We've been hanging out and relaxing, or myself, but we got a lot of stuff going on. Got my fiance's mother's Victory Slim, amazing little CBD mod. With a flavor in it called Caliculata, I'm pretty sure. But in any case, the amazing little flavor mod, it definitely packs a punch. Definitely takes me back to the olden days of when vape was first coming out. Back when I first started vaping, that was kind of what I was used to, the Vapin' Pro or Vapin' Plus from Rite Aid. That thing was so lame. And of course now we've got the big boy on here. Right now I'm vaping on a flavor called Strawberry Fluff. You guys might have heard of it if you've seen my previous videos. But today we've got a few different tanks to take a look back on over the past few months. We've done reviews, and this is kind of a look back almost. We'll be looking back at some of the tanks I've reviewed over the years and what I don't, even though I don't have most of them anymore. I'm going to take a look at some of the tanks I've done over the months and years and whatnot. So why don't we get a look-see? Okay, so first up is the Horizon Tech Falcon tank. An amazing tank with mesh coils that blows you away, literally. Clouds for days. Next up, I think we'll do a look-see at... Yep, there we go. Next up, we got the Victory X tank. This thing is a tiny little tank with a whole lot of power, and as you guys can see, I'm wearing the SS Vape shirt. So, you guys know I'm sponsored by SS Vape, an amazing company with amazing products, and we got some more stuff coming in from them soon, hopefully. So, let's slide the X tank onto my mod real quick, and then open her up. Turn down 4 watts, well, more like quite a few actually, back down to 20, the lower range as you guys know. 31, 28, 25, 24, 22, 21, and 20 watts. Now this thing's wide open right now, and that's because I'm going to fill it just a little bit with enough liquid to reawaken the coils almost. Well, just enough to enjoy it a little bit. There we go. She's got just enough in there right about now just to enjoy it. Okay. Now what I really liked about this was the glass cage that goes over the glass. It really protects the glass and it makes for an amazing scheme on it. And that black and gold is just perfect on it. So let's take a vape off it and see if how well it compares to the Victory Slim. Whew. Got a mouthful of juice right there. That's no fun at all. Don't you hate it when you take a vape and you just get a mouthful of juice? Hold up. It's just because I haven't used this thing. Oh, there's some leakage here. We are experiencing technical difficulties with Visual Vapor Reviews. Please check back in 5 minutes and 25 seconds. That's what the counter is on right now. 5 minutes, 25 seconds. That's more of a joke, but when you get your mod covered in liquid and you're just like, oh my mod, that just stinks. And you're like, why'd you have to go and do me like that? But, is what it is, I guess. Okay, let's try it again. There's the X-Tank we all know and love. Rocking some slushy, what's left of it, that is. Oh, nice. Now let's try the Victory Slim. Some nice clouds coming off the Slim. I absolutely love this thing. It's a tiny mod, but it gives a lot of cloud. Kind of harkens back to the olden days of vape. That's kind of a mesh of both worlds right there. Not bad at all. Okay, next up, I think we have the Freemax Fireloo Tank. Let's get this off first. So take the X-Tank off, clean off the top of my mod. And I think what we're going to have to do is turn this back up to 66.6, because that's where I was the last time when I used it. So there we go, 66.6 with no tank. The mod kind of looks Imagine if you could vape without a tank on it and it would just kind of like sit on the inside. They have mods like that, but I don't really like them. So here we are with the Freemax Fireloo Tank. And if you guys don't know the story behind this one, the reason I got it was because I was looking for my first mesh coil tank, and I was thinking to myself, when I saw it, it was called the Freemax Fireloo. And Fireloo, you think fire and you think orange automatically, so there was no other way to go but get this beautiful orange tank, and it has that amazing wide bore drip tip on it. I mean, just look at the billowing clouds that come off this thing. The flavor's immense. You get a rip off it, and you're just like, holy moly, this is intense. So an amazing tank nonetheless. Absolutely enthralled with it. Love it. Next up, I think, is the Voopoo U-Force tank. So we're going to pop that thing open, and we're going to take a look-see at it. And maybe fill it up just a little bit just to see how well she's vaping. Last time I vaped on her, I got a mouthful of juice, so I'm not so sure I want to, but I do got to get a look-see back at it. So this was my go-to tank for quite a while I was waiting for a bunch of other stuff to come in, and when I was waiting for my the Falcon tank to come in. I was waiting for that to come in, and I found this little beauty on SS Vape, and it came in first. So this was kind of my go-to tank for a while. It's got that beautiful black and red color scheme with the flip tip or flip top open, and it's just, or slide top open, I should say. So let's get a vape off this at 66.6 watts and ready to go. Rockin', I like it. The slushy's still in there, along with the kind of tastes like my Millionaire Series raspberry from last time. I haven't used it since, and as you guys can see, there's very little liquid in there, so I don't use it that much. But yeah, definitely an amazing tank. And it is for sale along with the Freemax Fireloo and the Victory X tank. It comes with everything you see here. It comes with your tank, a replacement glass, and replacement seals. Nothing else really to write home about. It's just got that. No replacement coils or anything of the like. It's just awaken the force with the Voopoo U-Force. So anything you get, like the Victory X tank, will come with its original packaging. The Victory X tank does come with a spare coil, so you will be able to use it. So the next one on the list is the Victory RDA. Now the Victory RDA is definitely one of my favorite flavor chaser tanks of the Victory line. It's got the best flavor I've ever encountered. It's got everything you could possibly want to enjoy out of an RDA. It's definitely a good starter RDA because it's really easy to build. That's just a starter cloud because I haven't kicked it up to 80 watts yet. We're going to turn it up to 80 right about now. So we were at 66.6 before. It's reading the coil at 0.28 ohms and 15.5 amps or 4.30 volts to get this vape. So far I've reset my puff counter today just to kind of get an idea of how many vapes I do in a single day. And right now I'm at 37. I was at 7,000, and that was over the course of approximately 2 to 3 weeks. So just to get an idea of how many vapes I do in a single day, I'm at 37 vapes so far, so that's how many puffs I've taken today. So just to get an idea. Next up, so we're at 80 watts. We've got it fully dripped up, so we don't have to really worry about wicking this thing right now. Got my whipped honey with the with a mix of the Cali Colada. It's definitely a really strong flavor. I love the RDA. Now, this isn't the original drip tip that it came with. The original drip tip that it came with was really narrow, and I wasn't too big of a heavy so fond of it. This is the original drip tip it came with right here, and it's very narrow, as you can see. But I don't like narrow drip tips all that much. This replacement drip tip right here is actually the replacement to the Falcon tank, and I don't really like it on the Falcon, but a wide bore drip tip like this, I don't know how well you guys can see it, a wide bore drip tip like this gives more cloud and better flavor, so I thought it was best to put it on my RDA. Now, something I know you need to note about this RDA, most RDAs you can actually chain, fill, or drip on them by taking this top piece, this top section off. Let me see if I can pull it off without really doing too much. There we go. So this is the top piece to the RDA, and you can drip on it if you want from the top. I don't really like to drip on it too much because from the top because I like the idea of exposing your coils and getting a good look at them. It's not my favorite thing to do when you expose them when you just open it up like that. I like the drip tip the way it is and just pulling the top off and looking at those coils, because if you notice, you have more space to drip on and you don't have to worry as much about leaking. So I get to enjoy the coil a little more from just dripping on the coils themselves. Amazing flavor comes off this tank. I'm never disappointed with it. Every time I get a new flavor, I go for the RDA first to try it out, because RDAs have the best instant flavor change, so you don't have to worry about using them so much or changing them and waiting for the flavor to wick up. It's definitely a good way to go. And we're back down to 66.6 watts for my Falcon tank to finish up this video. So for those of you who are interested, the RDA is not for sale. However, you can go and get the Victory RDA on ssvape.com, as well as all the products you see here, except the Freemax Fireloo. I picked that up at a local vape shop. Amazing way to go, guys. Definitely an amazing flavor. Let's see if I can fix this camera a little bit. There we go. Sorry, the camera's been acting up a little bit. It keeps moving on its own. But in any case, guys, so anything you want to ask me about, questions based on availability, the RDA is not for sale through me, but it is for sale through SS Vape. The ones that are for sale are the Freemax Fireloo tank, the Voopoo U-Force, and the Victory X tank. So if you guys are interested, let me know, hit me up, and we'll see what we can do, and we'll work out prices from there. However, also, I will accept trades based on one thing only. So if you guys want to trade for the Victory X tank, the only thing acceptable for the trade in this case would be two 18650s. They have to be 18650 batteries. They have to be in good condition, simply because I would like a double thing of 18650s so that I can use them in my adapters. My adapters are used in my iJoy Diamond, and even though I have two 2700s, two 18650s are compatible with this as well, and I definitely want to try them out. So yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of those, but if you can't get along with that, and if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and buy them. We'll work out the prices. PM me on Facebook under Michael Cobb, or message me on masterfowl993@gmail.com. It's definitely going to be one heck of a day for me. I'm going to be rocking Six Flags tomorrow, and then the day after that, we're going right up to Maine really early in the morning to visit one of my favorite places in the entire world, Ganderbrook Camp. It's an amazing camp, summer camp that's a week, that you can go for multiple weeks at a time or just 1 week. It's an amazing place. I've been going there since 2007, but last year was my last year when I turned 18 to go as a camper, so my brother's going and we're going to drop him off, and seeing as Ariana has never been there, I figured I might as well show her the place because she's never been, so I figured I might as well try and show her. Definitely amazing flavors coming off the Victory Slim. I really like it. It's an amazing little tank. What I've noticed about it, though, is that it has a removable tank, so with a 510 threading. So what I want to do, really. Now I know it's gonna look dumb. I know. Don't judge me on this, but I'm gonna try something out. So in any case, guys, I'm going to finish up the review here, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the whimsical Wednesdays, and we'll see you guys next time on the Visual Vapor Reviews. Peace, guys.